Hi, I'm Sally Thibault. Do you ever feel like you're never acknowledged? Perhaps you work for somebody and they never acknowledge how much work you do, and sometimes you feel taken for granted. Well, in this video today, we're going to be tapping on your frustration and annoyance at being taken for granted and never acknowledged. So first of all, I want you to measure on a scale of 1 to 10 how annoyed you feel. Or is it anger or frustration at never being acknowledged and feeling like you're being taken for granted? And where do you feel it? And let's go. Even though I feel taken for granted, I feel no one ever acknowledges me, I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Even though I feel I am never acknowledged, I feel like nobody acknowledges the work that I do, and I feel taken for granted. I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Even though I feel I do so much work and I'm never acknowledged, I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Tapping. I feel taken for granted. I feel frustrated and taken for granted. I feel like no one ever acknowledges me. I feel frustrated and taken for granted. I feel like nobody ever acknowledges me. I do so much work and no one acknowledges me. I feel frustrated and taken for granted. Feel so annoyed. How come I do all the work and no one ever notices? I feel frustrated and taken for granted. I feel so annoyed. No one ever acknowledges the work I do. I feel frustrated and taken for granted. Feeling so annoyed. Feel frustrated and taken for granted. Nobody ever acknowledges me. Okay, take a deep breath and let it go. So again, measure that on a scale of 1 to 10. See if it's dropped. Now, if it hasn't, do another round. And again, try and get really specific. Add a name if you need. Or try and find the pattern. Where has this happened in your life before? As you know that all these tapping scripts are general. We always want you to try and find the pattern, where it actually started. And if you can use some names, it actually helps to clear it a little bit faster. All right, once you've got that down to a scale of 0 to 2, let's go to the reframe round. Even though my level of annoyance has come down, I kind of know where the pattern comes from. I choose to acknowledge myself. Even though that level of annoyance has come down, I choose to release the need to be acknowledged by others. Even though that level of annoyance has come down, I choose to step into my own light and just be the person I am. Tapping. I choose to believe in me. I choose to release the need to be acknowledged by others. I choose to continue to do a great job. I choose to release the need to be acknowledged by others. I choose to be the best I can be. I'm grateful for my abilities and the fact that I can do such a good job. I choose to release the need to be acknowledged by others. I choose to step into my own light and be brilliant. And take a deep breath. I hope this has helped. I'll talk with you soon. Bye for now.